Hi guys, in this conversation I want us to examine four principles with which you can have a very successful day, or four principles with which if you apply you will be more productive and you will achieve greater results in your day. Now, in the order of application, these four principles are the rising, the planning, the living, and the ending or the closing of the day. First, step one is the rising. I call it the rising communion. Now, this has to do with rising to your divine aspect. What do I mean? Now, every religion, every system of philosophy or thought has some particular activities that you may want to do in the morning that symbolizes to you that you're communicating with the divine or you're communicating with God. Now, this particular activity differs from religion to religion. For some people, it may be singing praises, it may be praying, it may be using vowel sounds, it may be contemplating, it may be humming songs, it may be something, it may be anything. But as long as this particular activity connects you to the divine aspect of you, to that great image of creation that rests within you, this constitutes the rising, or let me call it the rising communion. Now, when you do this dedicatedly, it activates your divine nature and it draws you closer to God. Now, when you draw closer to the divine, it awakens some potentials within you and gives you the strength to move on, gives you the strength to accomplish what you never thought was possible. Remember, like we always say, one with God is majority. So when you have a rising communion, it enables you to build a super successful day. So the key here is to do this dedicatedly, because when you do this dedicatedly, over time, you build an energetic field around you that strengthens with each activity you do. Each time you do this activity in the morning, it could be something as simple as singing 3 worship songs. It could be something as simple as lighting a candle or an incense, or having a quiet time. It doesn't have to be too complicated. Do what resonates with you. Now we'll go to step 2. Step 2 is what I call the planning of the day. Now, but this planning is a little bit different in a sense that the emphasis is on how to create opportunities within the day. How to see the day from a different perspective. How to see the day from a perspective where you are in charge of the day. Where you are manifesting life. Where you are blossoming the best that is within you. Not where life happens to you. So, in this planning phase, you plan and align the day with the goals you have in view. With your short-term goals or your long-term goals. Plan your activity to resolve within that day. Now, it doesn't have to be a rocket science, but it has seed of greatness, seed of opportunity. Even if it means that you keep a job that it's a daily routine, you've become so bored with the job, or it's no longer awakening the passion within you. When you're planning the day, you begin to see this same job from another perspective. You begin to see it from the opportunity to create success. There's this saying that opportunity calls but once. Yeah, but for me, I think that comes from a dictionary of, I don't know, let me not use a harsh word, but it comes from a dictionary of ignorance, because every day is an opportunity to do something great. Every day is an opportunity to do something new. Every day is an opportunity to do something with enthusiasm. Every day is an opportunity to learn and renew our strength, because we shall be transformed by the renewal of our minds. So when you're planning the day, you plan with that perspective of having a deeper understanding of what is going on in your career. It can be something as simple as understanding your job from a deeper perspective. It can be something as simple as becoming more productive at work. It can be something as simple as learning to know your clients the more, or learning to know about your career, your profession, the skill you are practicing. It can be making the decision to maximize your time during the day, like those little times you have for break, or those little time that you're not doing something so important, or you are free. You can use this time to read a book or to learn something. So the planning of the day is all about transforming your day from your thoughts, believing that you can impact your day positively. Most importantly, believing that you are the pilot, not life happening to you. You see, when you do this, you're more prepared, you're more empowered, you're more strengthened to move into your day with some kind of determination, because you know that you have a standard to maintain. So that's step 2. Remember, step 1 is rising communication or rising communion. Step 2 is planning the day. You have to plan your day properly. Then step 3 is living the day. Now, living the day to the fullest implies maximizing your day to fall in line with your plan. One problem about life is that a lot of times we all have noble visions, aspirations, goals, ways of life, principles, and all that. But the greatest challenge is for how we can translate these noble aspirations or noble principles into our material life. So living the day to the fullest implies that you consciously become positive. You know that whatever happens during the day, you will be able to build strength from it. You'll be able to overcome. You'll be able to create. You'll be able to be creative, because man is a creative being. That's why we have the image of the Creator within us. So step 3 is that you live the day to the fullest of your ability. You don't take no for an answer. If you've planned to go to somewhere and it starts raining, that doesn't mean that your day has been spoiled. It means that there are other alternatives that you can use to achieve your goal. It means that life is offering you an opportunity to learn and to become creative. I don't think in the 10th century there was anything like umbrellas. But today we have umbrellas. That's because somebody was creative enough to understand that even when it's raining, you have to walk, or you have to go out, you have to do what you're supposed to do. So when challenges come during the day, it doesn't mean that your day has been destroyed. No. It only means that you can be enabled to be more creative. You can be enabled to be more creative in those things you want to do. So that's step 3, living the day to the fullest. Then the final step is closing the day. Now, this can also be a preamble for the next day, because from my personal experience, what I've come to understand is that when you plan your day the next day, when you plan the next day the day before, it kind of opens doors for you. It kind of cuts away some stress. It kind of prepares you better for the next day, because it allows your subconscious mind to work on the challenges that you're going to experience the next day, or work on those things you want to tackle the next day. And when your subconscious mind works on these things, it creates solutions. It offers you new opportunities. So closing the day implies that you prepare for the next day, but also you have to contemplate or analyze the day that has been spent. Also, a crucial part of this analysis is giving thanks or being grateful for your day. Look for something to be grateful for. It doesn't matter how little that thing is. Search for something. Be grateful for it. Understand that life has presented you with these things, which is a prayer answered for so many other people. You say, life is one great ocean that we must learn how to sail the storm to be super successful. When you sail the storms of life, you become more successful. So the last step means that you have to analyze your day. Analyze the benefits you've experienced that day. Analyze those little things that came your way. Those things that you may have taken for granted. It can be something as simple as the fact that you have a phone. Now try to imagine your life without you pressing your phone for 3 days. How would your life be? So that tells you that the phone plays a crucial role in your life. It could be something as simple as the fact that you could walk to work. You can walk to your car, you can stand up from your bed and move to somewhere else. Be grateful for it. Search for 3 things, minimum of 3 things to be grateful for your day. Now, scientifically it has been proven that when you are grateful, you begin to activate your potentials. You begin to open new doors. You begin to open up opportunities. You begin to expand in ways that you never thought was possible. So be grateful for those things that came your way. If you are a business person and you were not able to service maybe your targeted number of customers or clients, that doesn't mean you had a bad day. It only means that you have to learn why you had a low day. So you may strategize and implement new policies. Maybe your marketing strategy is not so strong. There may be a few components that you need to add to your marketing strategy, or to your advertisement, or to your presence online. Sometimes you see a lot of people having great businesses, but they don't have a website. But you want people to come, or you want people to know about you. So there are little things that you need to connect. When you connect them, it opens more opportunities for you. So step 1 is the rising communion. You rise with the communion to the divine or providence, or whatever name you choose to call it, higher power or however. The most important thing is you're rising with an understanding that you are not of your own. There is something that powers you. It's like the bulb in your house. When you put on the switch, electricity flows into it and it lights. But the electricity that flows into that bulb doesn't come from the bulb. It comes from somewhere else, from the transformer controlling the environment. And the electricity is not produced in the transformer. It's produced in the power station and transmitted to the transformer before it gets into your house. So when you commune, you activate that energy. Communing is like opening that switch, flipping the switch for the electricity to flow. So you commune, you rise and you commune. Then you plan your day. Plan your day to the best of your ability. Plan with the opportunities you want to open up. Then live the day to the fullest. When you live the day to the fullest, you'll be surprised at what happens to you. Then finally, you close the day by analyzing your day, being grateful for what you've experienced, and planning the next day. Even if it's just to have a picture of a few of the activities or the high points of your next day, have it in mind. Then go to sleep and allow your mind work wonders. Allow your mind to open up new avenues of success for you. So the truth about life is that you can be super successful, more successful than you ever imagined, more successful than you have ever thought, because everything in creation is ordered. Even the hairs on your hair, on your body, is strictly ordered to a particular number. There's a reason why we have 2 legs, 2 eyes, not 1 eye. And there's a reason why we have 2 noses, 2 nostrils, and not 1 nose, and 2 ears. But we have 1 mouth. Okay? So everything is ordered for a purpose. And you are ordered for success. You're a super success. You may not have been successful in the past. By your own standard, that doesn't mean you can never be successful in the future. Your future is actually brighter than your past. Where you are going is greater than where you're coming from. What you want to achieve, nobody may have done that in your generation. Nobody may have done that in your lineage, but you can achieve it. Because you're moving with the force that is greater than you yourself. and your whole lineage. So I need you to believe in yourself and believe that you can create that success that you desire. I need you to believe that life is not happening to you. Rather, you are manifesting life. Because greatness or greater is the power that resides in you than the power that resides in the whole of the world. Okay? So, believe in yourself. Believe that you can create that success you desire. Because the key to life is success. And now when I say success, I'm not talking about material, gathering the material things or buying toys, expensive toys, cars and all that. No. Success here implies you being contented with what you have and you achieving the set goals you need. I'm not talking of wants. You need for the reason or to manifest the reason why you were created. So be super successful. Know that you can do it and you will be able to do it. I believe in you. I believe that you're greater than you think and I believe you can achieve all greatness. Cheers and thanks for listening. Hi guys. In this conversation, I want us to examine 4 principles with which you can have a very successful day, or 4 principles with which if you apply, you will be more productive and you will achieve